Hello, my name is Abhishek Kade and today's date is 19 July 2021 and today's video topic name is string builder class and string buffer class. So I will explain in details. Before that I will explain what is string. String in Java, string is an object that represents the sequence of the character values. uh, in Java, we can create string by two ways. First one is by using literals, and the second one is by using new keyword. So the example of the string with by string creations with by using literal. String s is equal to in double quotes Pune, and the example of the string by using new operator. A string s is equal to new string. In this way we can create the string in Java. Java string class provides a lot of methods. String class provides a lot of methods to perform operations on the string class, such as char method, to uppercase method, to lowercase method, length method, replace method, concat method. These methods are provided by the string class. So now the difference between the string object and the string buffer object and the string builder object. String objects are immutable, and the immutable means the non-changeable, and these string buffer objects are the mutable. Mutable means changeable. We can change the data. We can change the data easily, so that the string buffer objects and string builder objects are called as a mutable. String buffer class is synchronized. Synchronized means thread safe. Thread safe. What is mean by thread safe? So the thread safe means two threads cannot call the methods of the string buffer class. String buffer class. A string buffer class is has slow performance as compared to the string builder class. And the string builder class is not synchronized, so that it is not thread safe. Not thread safe means two threads can call the methods of the string builder class, and the performance of the string builder class is high as compared to the string buffer class. We use string builder class and the string buffer class where the data is frequently changing. So if the data is frequently changing, or the object is changing frequently, then we should use the string buffer class and the string builder class. There are methods which are methods of the string buffer class and the string builder class, as the first one is the char method. Char method returns the char at specified index. Second one is the length method. Length method returns the length of the string, and third one method is the replace method. Replace method returns a string by replacing the character at specified start index to at specified end index. Delete method returns a string by deleting the characters from specified start index and to the specified end index. There is a one method as a substring method. Substring method returns a string by creating a string from a specified start index to the specified end index. If we create a object by using string buffer class or string builder class, then the object is created in the heap memory. And if we create the object by using the string class, then the object is created in the HCP, and this HCP stands for the string constant pool. String constant pool. And there is another method is append method. Append method is used to concat two strings. Concat two strings, such as the example of the append method is string buffer sb1 is equal to new string buffer in double quote Pune, and the sb1 append to in double quote Mumbai. Then when we sys out, then we will get the output Pune Mumbai. Here output is Pune Mumbai because the string buffer objects are the mutable, so that so that output is Pune Mumbai, and this object is stored in the heap memory, and for string buffer class and the string buffer objects and the string builder objects has required less memory, and this is all about the string buffer class and the string builder class. Thank you.